chart, which recognizes all the African borders and clearly rejected the secessionism and violation of established borders. Going forward, the Somali government and people are committed to continuing our successful state-building process with a renewed focus on inclusive politics, economic development, institution building, and productive international partnership. The Somali people have suffered a long time, but now the light is at hand. Our government is standing firmly by the principles of the international law, which safeguards national sovereignty, territorial integrity, and collaboration for global public goods. We strongly warn against a deterioration of the existing international rule-based order, which can easily return the whole world to the dark past wars, instability, and displacement. We seek to never return to our world. We also should never return to the era where might is always right. The Palestinian people's cause is a good example for that. In conclusion, I think that when it comes to global governance, regional stability, trade, poverty reduction, it's not only the nation states that should speak. Room must be made for civil society, media, intellectuals, lawmakers, and anybody who or organization that can add value to that cause. I once again congratulate the Al Jazeera Media Network for organizing this successful forum and wish you all the successful deliberations in the coming days. I thank you all. Thank you.
شكرا لفخامة الرئيس حسن.
Thank you, Your Excellency Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud, the President of Somalia. He just returned from very important talks in the context of peacemaking in this area and coming back from the Sultanate of Oman. We invite His Excellency Abbas Araghchi, the Foreign Minister of Iran, to deliver his remarks.
Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Your Excellency Sheikh Hamad bin Samir Al-Thani, Excellencies, distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's a privilege to address you at this distinguished forum and discuss the profound question of our region, Palestine. Let me begin with the fact that the region has learned through decades of painful experience, and that the world is learning again at a terrible human cost. Palestine is not one issue among many. Palestine is the defining question of justice in West Asia and beyond. It is the strategic and moral compass of our region. It is a test of whether international law has meaning, whether human rights have universal value, and whether global institutions exist to protect the weak or merely to rationalize the power of the strong. For generations, the Palestinian crisis was understood primarily as the consequence of an illegal occupation and the denial of an inalienable right, the right of a people to self-determination. But today, we must recognize that the crisis has moved far beyond the parameters of occupation alone. What we are witnessing in Gaza is not merely war. It is not a conflict between equal parties. It is not an unfortunate byproduct of security measures. It is the deliberate destruction of civilian life on a massive scale. It is genocide. The human cost of Israel's atrocities in Gaza has wounded the conscience of humanity. It has torn open the heart of the Muslim world, and it has also shaken millions beyond it, Christians, Jews, and people of